Hello everyone, welcome to Ankita's tutorial. Today we will discuss about computer networking. So before starting the video, please do subscribe, share, like my video. So before knowing what is computer network, first we have to know what is a network. Can we even imagine our life without television, without phone, without internet? No, we can't, because we all are so much addicted to social platform or social networking. So what is that network? So network is nothing but when multiple devices are connected for a purpose for sharing data and information, that is called as a network. Now coming to the best example is the social media or social networking, where we can post our image, our pictures, our video, our audio files, our text. Means we are creating our own network. So now next, moving towards what is your computer network. Computer network means a group of computer or two or more than two computer, that is the group of computer and their peripheral devices connected with each other so that they can share some information or data. They can share some data or they can transfer the data, that is known as the computer networking. So they are linked together, and they very much important that those computer coming under the network, that should be connected with each other, that should be linked with each other so that they can share the information or so that they can share the data. Now see, these are here I have mentioned computers. Now can I say that these computers are coming under computer network concept? No, because these computers are not connected with each other. Now I will connect the computer. This is suppose our globe. So thousand and thousand of computers are connected under this. So now I can say this is my computer network, because these computer network or these computers are now connected with each other. They are connected to a globe so that they can share information. And I'll explain it more with another example. See, suppose here is computer A. Okay, now I have connected here with hub, that is the medium. Another computer is computer B. This is computer A, this is computer B, and this is my computer C. And here a device is connected, that is known as the printer. Means now I can say this is a computer network, because computer A and computer B can instruct the computer C to print the documents. Means because all are connected to a common device, that is known as hub. So because the computer A, B, C are connected to hub, so if C can print the documents, then A and B also print the document, because they are connected to a common network. So A and B can give the print instruction to computer C to print the document. So that is known as the computer network. So first computer network is ARPANET, stands for Advanced Research Projects Agency Network. This is our first computer network. Now let's take a glimpse of advantages of computer network. What is the advantage? Resource sharing. Computer can share resources for data transfer, and if from one computer to another computer, if they are connected under the same network. Now backup means you can download your data. If in case of any data loss, you can retrieve your data from the main server, if that particular system is connected to that network. Scalability. It's very important that your system should be scalable. Means if in a particular network 3 to 4 devices are connected under that network, and I want to add another device, then also I can add that device. So that is known as scalable properties of computer network. Now what is reliability? If any case of system failure, then you also can retrieve your data. And what is security? It can provide data secure. It means your data can be secure. Any other person can misuse your data. So each computer that is connected to a network, that is known as the node, and each node acts as a sender, and it can send data, and another node acts as a receiver. So if you can say this is my sender, you can say this is my receiver. What are they sending? They are sending some messages. So these computers are called as node, and each node sends some message or data to the receiver. via some medium. That medium can be cables or your radio waves or infrared light beams. So cables mean your optic fiber cable, coaxial cable or twisted pair cables. Now what is how the data can be transferred from one sender to the receiver? How the data communication takes place? So here 5 important concept is coming under that. First one is your message, another one is your sender, third one is your receiver, fourth one is your transmission medium, and next one is your protocols. So what are these concepts? Now what is message? Message is nothing but a piece of information that is in the form of text, audio, video, images. So that is to be communicated from sender to the receiver. Now what is the sender? Sender means a particular devices that may be your PC, your some workstation, mobile, through which you can send the data through the web browser to any other devices. Now what is receiver? Receiver also that can be some certain devices like your mobile phone, your PC, your workstation that can receive the data which have sent from the sender through the web browser. Now what is transmission medium? From a sender to receiver, the message which we are sending, that must be followed by some medium. That medium I have already told you, coaxial cable, that is the waves, radio waves or the infrared beams. Now what is protocols? It is a set of rule or regulation that governs how to send the data from the sender to receiver. Without a particular protocol, that is you can say particular format, you can send the data from the sender to receiver. Now our next concern is how many types of network are there. What types of network are there? First is your PAN, LAN, MAN and WAN. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. What is Personal Area Network? This is used for connecting the computer devices of personal use. That is for individual personal. The Personal Area Network or laptop, mobile, pen drive. It means you can connect from your system to your pen drive, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, mobile, laptop. It means you are creating your own, that is personal network, and the range is less than 10 meter, and this use is purely in home, that is purely for personal use. So that is why this is known as the personal area network. Next concept is LAN. LAN is a group of computers connected to each other in a building or in an office, or you can say in a computer lab. So this is known as the local area network, right? So it is used for connecting 2 or more personal computers through a communication medium such as twisted pair cable, coaxial cable. These are usually wired network, the devices which connected with under that network. So here I have mentioned some system through which they are connected through a communication medium. So the use is between the building, in an office, and in a particular organization, in a lab. So that's why this is known as the local area network. MAN is Metropolitan Area Network because a MAN is a network that covers a larger geographic area by interconnecting different LAN. So you can say MAN is nothing but collection of LAN, and it uses within the city. So that's why this is known as the Metropolitan Area Network. So government agency use MAN to connect to the citizens and private industry example. So here I have taken an example through a diagram. MAN means the hospital LAN, factory LAN, college LAN, office LAN, that is within a city. How many LAN are there? You can connect those LAN through a MAN. This is known as the Metro Area Network. And another concept that is coming under LAN, that is the data transfer rate is extremely faster in LAN, but not as compared to WAN, because this is residing in a single building or in a single department, single college. That's why data transfer rate is extremely faster in case of LAN. WAN, that is the wide area network, means obviously the range is not fixed. You can fix this range. It connects to a large geographical area such as streets and countries through telephone lines or satellite signals. It usually operated by. So the biggest example of WAN is internet, those we are using, and mobile broadband, 4G, 5G, whatever we are using. So a WAN is widely used in the field of business, government and e-commerce and so on. So WAN, you can say, basically connection of man and land, n number of man, n number of land. So if I'll summarize the entire concept, PAN, that is the personal area network that can be used by an individual person. Then LAN, that is the local area network that can be used in a single building or in a single organization, in a computer lab where a group of computers are there. So those are connected under a single network. Next is your MAN, that is the metropolitan area network that is operational within the cities. And that last concept is your WAN, that is the wide area network where it is spread across the states and the countries. Thank you.